Time for another Power Rangers Beast Morphers, which is inquiry number is for episode 38, Going Ape. Hold on, is it really called Going Ape? Yes, yes, it is. Okay, so we actually get a nice little intro of Ravi actually having an anniversary with Roxy, which is like, yeah. How long has it been since we actually saw the real Roxy around? Am I right? So, yeah, we actually now have the real Roxy, and it's an anniversary, and there's an elderly lady, and he's waiting for a taxi. What the It's like, how in the, I guess, okay, forget. It's like, yeah, so he's waiting for a taxi. He has a gift for her, but it's a painting, but he left the painting, and he decided to put his number on it. What's a 408 area code? She's like, yeah, what is that? But anyway, I'm pretty sure that there's so many numbers that's like, yeah, never mind. So he left the painting, but thank goodness the elderly lady is going to try to help get it to him. He meets her at the juice bar, aka Riptide Gym, and well, I was like, oh, good Lord, Ben and Betty, when they're setting it up, which wasn't that bad. It's like, oh, thank goodness it wasn't that bad. And her anniversary present was giving him a bracelet. So the sad part is that, of course, he doesn't have it right now. And it's like, well, first things first is Ben and Betty knows how to play the trumpet. What the fuck? So it's like, yeah, so even more facts of how brilliant they are, but they're freaking stupid or klutzy. I don't know which one to go with. And I'm like, okay, this is getting very stupid. How in the world? It's like, just rip off my freaking form. I actually am a bit of a musician. Yes, I'm silly and goofy, but I could tell you there's so many people out there who's able to tell you, besides that, he actually is brilliant, or he actually has some intelligence beside him. They do too, but how the frig is it getting foreshadowed with the let's just say it's Cat Lady and Owlboy. So, anyways, they actually grabbed the stuff that they just freaking did on the table, which was pretty good, and he just walked away because he said he doesn't have anything. So he went to go get something, get some smoothie, and she decided to look on his phone. What the frick? Turns out the freaking elderly lady's name is Stacy. And apparently she actually now doesn't trust him, even though it's like, come on, Roxy. He doesn't have time to actually do some extracurriculars. He doesn't have time for that. You need to know that. It's like, come on, you were trained to be the Yellow Ranger until oops, and then another oops, and then you get to live your life and you don't even get to work in Battle Force. It's like, what the fuck? How the frick don't you get to do that? Hopefully she actually is working at an aquarium or whatever job she has now. But I'm like, yeah, pretty sure she was trained in Battle Force, Battle Grid. She should work in Battle Grid somewhere, somewhere. Even if it's like backup, Weird that she doesn't. Anyway, so there's an argument that comes out, and well, now they're both actually feeling bad. She actually kind of is not trusting him, and he feels hurt because she doesn't actually believe that it's only you. It's like, come on. Meanwhile, in the freaking cyber dimension, you have. All right, let's see. I can finish this right quick. So Robo Rock, it's cyber thing. So, anyways, Robo Roxy actually have an idea of let's go get Ravi. It's like at the time that he's actually pissed off. Okay, but she is like, yeah, there's no way she can actually pose as. It's like I was thinking there's gonna be a little bit more manipulation, like what happened like way way back, but no. Instead, she actually just showed up where he is, and of course, cool. B Spot. Yeah, the B Spot actually was with him to check up on him, and then here she is. They morph, they fight, he gets heated, and crap, crew, no. Smash, that's it. So Smash goes to get the others, and then he turns into Beast X mode, and well, then he gets flunked out of it, and Smash shows up, and I'm like, oh yeah, huh. It's like, yeah, so did he actually get the guys? And of course, yes, he got them, but it's like, Yeah. Anyways, it's like that's like a little bit of a thing of where it's like, huh, how exactly can that actually work out? If, well, it's not really need to be addressed. I guess it's not really needs to be addressed. So they actually came. Devin actually fought with Roxy while the other Robo Roxy while the others actually tried to calm Ravi down. Zoe had no choice. Eventually, he's like he overpowered everyone, and she had no choice but to jump into the river with him. And she actually called Jax beforehand so they can get rescued. They go back to the place. Yeah, he's truly heated, and well, it turns, yeah, he's like supremely pissed off. Roxy shows up and because of Smash, and well, it turned, yeah, it just got very messed up. Where it's like, yeah, here, keep the bracelet. And he just went off, and it's like, oh crap, we got to be careful because we don't know what the world he's going to be doing. So they actually have to go track him. Meanwhile, guess what? Stacy showed up with Ben and Betty, and well, of course, it's revealed that yes, Stacy is an elderly lady and she was trying to deliver this painting back. And now Roxy actually sees the error of her ways and like, oh. So yeah, then we get back to where it was, where he's actually at the park and he's kicking stuff and he's pissed off. And would it be cool if you saw him punch a tree though? And of course, in the cyber gate, you had Evox saying, "You did not deliver. Now you're going to suffer." It's like, and Blaze is like, "Oh yeah, do it, do it, do it." And it's like, no, no, no. I had him so close. It's just that the other Rangers showed up and he's like, I might need some help. So yeah, Blaze has to be going with him now. And it's like, oh, what the hell? It's like, yeah, go Blaze, go help her now. So they go and they make it to the park. Yeah, so they go, they make it to the park. She blasts, he dodges, he blasts, and then, well, they transform, he morphs, and then here we go. While has to stay back for the other Rangers, and then, well, of course, the other Rangers showed up very quick and fast, might add, but anyways, whatever. We're not gonna go with the whole of you just said that it was all across town. How did you get all the way over there that fast then? It's like, yeah, that line should have been stricken from the freaking book. Yeah, you should have not even said that. You should have got that from the script. You should have ripped that off. You should have got that rid of that. But anyways, so so it was just Robo Roxy versus Ravi, and oh man, it got heated, pretty heated. No pun intended. The others was gonna go to help him, but Blaze is like, okay, Tronics, go save him. And Tronics actually is now barricading while the other two fight. And then here's the messed up part was Cruz. Cruz now actually acted cowardly, being like, oh my god, I'm like, couldn't Devin throw him a freaking blaster? I mean, the whole thing of going to aid him and make him the sixth ranger, well, seventh ranger, or the extra person to help, and they gave him these big ass guns, and I'm like, that's overkill. Give him just the freaking damn blaster, you jerkbags. And I would have liked it where Devin sees that Cruz isn't need help. He needs some assistance. And he's like, Blaze here, Tetch, while he's actually fighting, and Blaze gets the blaster and he can blast Tronics, and it's like, yeah, because he had some training. Instead of running like a freaking coward, what the fuck? It's like, what the fuck, man? But at least he got safe as soon as Beast X Modes was called by Devin. He destroyed Robo Blaze. Tronics got dealt with. Eventually they got to the point of where here's Robo Roxy versus Ravi, and you're actually on the bridge now, and well, you actually was aiming at Zoe, almost shot Zoe, and thank goodness Nate actually said, get out of the way, and got her, saved her. So the bridge got destroyed thanks to Robo Roxy. They both fall in the water, they get out, and then Robo Roxy gets out of the water. Meanwhile, Ravi just comes back down as if he saw the move from Ape Escape. And he freaking just obliterates him with one move, just slashed her with one move, and now he's down and she is destroyed. Everyone assists him to go back to the place. As soon as they go back to base, Roxy actually apologizes to him and shows that, yeah, we got the painting and stuff. And Thank goodness everything is back to normal. Funny's like, yeah, you can kiss him. It's like, no, we're not gonna kiss him. It's like, it's show still. They get the big hug. It's like, okay. And beforehand, we have Ben and Betty was like, oh my gosh, he needs to be cooled off. We need to go get something. No, don't do it. No, don't do it. Stop, stop, stop. You were doing good. You were doing good in this episode. You were doing good in this episode. Do not, I repeat, do not do anything. Just go out about your business. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. And they go and get something. Oh my God. But everything got resolved. He actually cooled down, which again, that was an awesome idea. The fact of allowing his emotions and his weakness of steamed up after working so long, or his stamina's gone. That was an actual cool thing, cool concept they came with. That was smart. That was awesome. But of course, well, the bad news is that freaking they have to end it with a funny where they actually got a cooler as if they actually were doing sports, and they threw it at Roxy and Ravi and Roxy to cool them down. And it's like, oh my gosh, you didn't have to do crap. What the fuck? But anyways, I think it was a pretty good episode. I just wish there was a little bit more manipulation, even though Robo Roxy can't hide herself because she has that color in her hair. So it would have been cool. And plus, I think it was some kind of a little bit of manipulation. And, he's angry at Roxy, and here's Robo Roxy, and he can take out his anger on her. And it's like, that works out nicely. It's just that I would have liked to have a little bit more extra. As for Ben and Betty, it wasn't that horribly bad. Thank goodness. It was kind of dulled down, but still, I was like, yeah, by the time you actually come to help to save the rescue, helping come to the rescue, it would already be done. So you would actually be doing nothing. You actually would just be causing some stupid new issue of where it's like, oh, great. Now we got to call in the janitors. Unless you're going to clean it all by your damn self, which is like, okay, those two going to clean up their mess too. Even though it's like, my goodness, how in the frick are they geniuses? But it's like they have some decent intelligence, but yet here they are completely stupid. Where it's like, couldn't you figured out some other way that's not messy? And plus, it's water. They're in a lab. That means electronics could have got destroyed. What the fuck? Oh my goodness, what the fuck? But it was a decent episode though. It was well done. It was pretty nice. Good job. Good job, guys.